It's your man, Big Tiger. Back in the building. Look here, y'all. Hey, back here on the studio on wheels. We are located in Georgia right now. I can't make my bets on DraftKings. You can't do that in Georgia. In all the Bible Belt, SEC country, you cannot place bets on DraftKings. It's a bummer. Up north, out in Portland, California, you can't do it. Texas, you can't do it. Man. But DraftKings, when I tell y'all, that's one of the best betting sites. If you stay up north, it's lovely. It's lovely. And I'm gonna say something about Colorado, what you need to put your money on. I've been looking at the numbers and it's kind of scary this week. It's kind of scary. But let's talk about two things first. It's two players. Well, not two players. Two gentlemen. Well, I don't know if they're gentlemen. Two adult men that lost a combined over 180 million in contract. Well, some of the money has already been paid out, but I think it's only like 1-2 years in these contracts. I know one guy just signed this contract, and Michael Porter Jr. and I forgot the coach from Michigan name, Mayo something. Both of these guys, Michael Porter Jr. got into a fight with his girlfriend, a nice looking woman, by the way. She's a WNBA player. You know, the NBA and the WNBA, they're under the same roof, so that's like an employee fighting another employee. And it's always, ever since the Ray Rice situation, and prior to that, they've been coming down hard on guys when you fighting, putting your hands on women, domestic violence or whatever. One thing you guys got to understand, if you're with a woman and you're with her and sometimes you feel yourself going to a dark place, you need to be with her. It's only a amount of time before it's gonna come to a head and something bad gonna happen. It's just like if you hanging out with a homeboy or a guy you just met and y'all kind of feel that energy that like I'll punch you dude in the face. You don't need to hang out with him because eventually it's gonna pop. So the coach from Michigan, I heard more stuff about that. They had like over 27 phone calls over like 20 plus minutes. So this woman had to be feeling him. And now she is saying she's a victim. Like they're using Title IX. Like if you are an employee or boss or somebody at a business and somebody's up under you, you can't talk to them. Now I didn't think that applied when it was somebody that went up under the same kind of HR. But I guess since he was approving for her to come in to talk to his students, his players, I guess that's how it falls up on the Title IX, because he was involved in the process of her coming in and talking to the players, and he was kind of using that as a way to talk to her through the job. So it's like work related. But I think he eventually tried to break it off after they had a phone sex one time, and he admitted to all of this. And I think she was fine with it, but I think when he tried to break it off, I think he started getting guilty, tried to break it off, then she pulled a victim card. I mean, because if you felt, and he canceled her next date appearance so he's taking money out of her pocket, right? And you don't know if it was any other money on the table. You never know, right? But now this money is getting cut off, and people money get cut off. Sometimes they get mad, and now she feels like a victim. So he lost, I think he had an $80 million deal, 10-year, $80 million. I think he was 2 years into it, I think. And Porter Jr., I think he had an $83 million, $82 million deal. And I think he was 1 year into his contract. And he actually put hands on his girl because she locked the door. She locked the door on him. Now, if your girl, if she locks the door on you, that's already disrespect. I don't care what you did. I don't care what she did. If your girl comes home and y'all stand together and you lock the door on her, the world is going to crucify you. And if she does that to him, the world should crucify her. But that's still no excuse for you to put hands on him. He should have went and got a room. This dude is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. He could have went and got a room anywhere in the world. I understand you want to be with your girl and it's kind of like, this is my spot, you here with me and you locking me out of my own spot. but you still at a hotel, bro. Go get you another hotel and just tell her kick rocks. Especially if she finally opened the door. Now you put hands on her, like. And I know it was probably some arguing. She probably mad she was out. She probably get up your face. I probably all that was going on, but you still can't put hands on her. If you feel that mad, it's time to break up. But let's talk about Colorado. So with Colorado, I was kind of afraid when I seen the high spread, right? Like Colorado is favored to win. They got to win by 23, so they really got to win by 24 for you to make some money. Now I started digging into the history. Now y'all know Colorado has not been a good, strong team the last few years, right? I don't think they played since 2019, but I don't think, and I thought this was a rival, so this isn't even no real rival. Both of the teams were so sorry. They were like, look, we only need to play each other because nobody gonna come to the game. But I don't think Colorado State has beaten Colorado for like 9 years or something. Like, it's bad. It's bad. And Colorado has some more key players that's coming back this week. So I think the safety linebacker guy is coming back. Number 4 on defense, he's coming back. So we haven't seen all the Louis, but it's some more Louis is getting unpacked this weekend. And I think this is going to be the first game where Colorado defensive line is going to be better than the other team's offensive line. So if you don't have time to throw the ball against some top DBs, I don't think it's going to look good. I don't think Colorado State has a receiver that can get open against this defense, against these corners. You got to understand, we haven't even seen the number 1 corner out of high school yet. We haven't even seen him yet. So this might be the week where he get a lot of playing time. Like, we got some gems that's on the bench right now. And so even the backups are nice. So I think we're going to do a lot of man-to-man blitzing. And I don't think their corners can stick with our wide receivers. It ain't how they know. Shadur almost have 1,000 yards passing. He's like 60 yards behind the guy that won the Heisman last year. What's his name? What's the guy name, y'all? Michaela Johnson or something? Mike Johnson? I don't know. Y'all tell me what's his name. But he's 60 yards behind this guy. But this guy's played 3 games. Shadur has only played 2 games. And Shadur played teams that people know. The teams that Colorado played are not no household kind of names. Like TCU ain't really a household name, but TCU has just played the championship game and they've been on the bubble. They've been ranked a few times. The teams that USC just played against, man, they were just some anybody's. Like, and I ain't gonna say anybody's, but they some teams that they will not play in no national championship no time soon. Let's say that. I can stand on that. But Shadur almost have 1,000 yards in 2 games, and he played against decent teams, a ranked team and another team that has good defense. They finna play against a team with no defense and no offense. I think they talking about starting a freshman quarterback. If you start a freshman quarterback against a Deion Sanders defense, I know you crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna take them for the point spread at 23 points. This ain't even really a real rivalry game. I thought it was a rivalry game, so I was kind of scared of it. Cause you know sometimes rivalry games, guys play tough. But yeah, this is finna be a slaughter. It's finna be a slaughter. And I'm gonna give y'all another tip. If you on DraftKings, you can make a bet for 2 weeks. You can make a bet on the Oregon game next week. The spread is at 14 right now. I think 14.5. After they blow out Colorado State, the spread is gonna go down. So if I was you, I'd go ahead and lock in my bet this week. I will go ahead and lock it in. So take Colorado with the spread. They finna destroy it. And Deion knows. Deion want to be ranked inside the top team. So he know if he blow this team out like by 50, it's gonna push their ranking up. So once they play against Oregon next week, he might be ranked even higher than Oregon. Understand me, what I'm saying to y'all. Understand what I'm saying to y'all. Deion said this. We gonna dominate y'all respectfully. So he's trying to hang 50 on these boys, and put his son in front of the Heisman. Him and Travis in front of the this week Travis finna get off. He gonna have a touchdown this week. Guarantee that, because these dudes can't cover no Travis at all. At all. You got some of the top athletes in the corner can't rock with Travis. These dudes at Colorado State don't have a chance. You hear me? We might see 2 picks and 2 touchdowns this week from Travis, if he get to play that long. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all this week, man. Go Buffs. I think we're gonna have some fun this week.